Welcome to another episode of CSC Chat. I am your host, Justin Johnson. Joining us today is an individual as of fall 2025 became the newest addition to the college's Communication Arts Department. With a wealth of work experience in project management, his areas of teaching expertise are visual communication as well as forensic speech and debate. I'd like to welcome Mr. Nicholas McHugh to Chadron State College in general and CSC Chat in particular.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here and really happy and excited. Thank you.
No, thank you. Now, please tell me what prompted you to bring your talents to Chadron State College and indicate what specific courses you're currently teaching.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So my partner, actually, Professor Caitlin Lambert, she's actually an alma mater here. She graduated from her undergrad, then taught here for a year. And then when she, in 2022 and 2023, went to go off to Central Florida to get her PhD, that's where we actually met. So after we fell in love, had baby, the whole shebang, we actually found, once we graduated, oh wow, Chadron had a position opening. So as just fate would happen, within literally 4 weeks, we packed up our bags, drove from Orlando to Scottsbluff first, then to Chadron. Came here, now I'm teaching event planning, a public speaking course, an intro to digital publishing. I'm also helping out lead the big event, one of the biggest on-campus events for student-led programs here, and creating the ominous speech and debate program as well.
How far is that drive from Florida to Scottsbluff?
Long. It was a long drive. I think it was like 40-something hours in total. Took like 4.5 days, a little over 5, with a screaming baby the entire time. Let me tell you.
Well, that sounds like a good time. Well, by all accounts, you have an intensive background in forensic speech and debate. While our audience may know what speech delivery looks like and what debate sounds like, please tell us what exactly forensic speech and debate involves.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's really important that you specified forensics. So back in the day, before we had technology, before we had Tic Tacs and forensics evidence to find out the truth for crime scenes, we only had our voices. So in ancient and Greek times, when you had to pretend and actually defend yourselves on trial, instead of having that evidence to back yourselves, you had your voices to seek your truth. A Latin root term for forensics literally translates to seek the truth. And that's what we do here. We're seeking the truth with our voices to try to find the next steps of our lives, where that is, our passions. And that's what we do here to incorporate that.
Okay. Now, I did not know that. That's interesting. Tell me a little bit about what sparked your interest in forensic speech and debate.
Yeah, absolutely. So I actually didn't even know it was an activity until college. My whole life, I played sports. I played track, played soccer my whole life, had a scholarship to play soccer in undergrad, actually. But my second ever collegiate soccer game, I tore my ACL, got a concussion. So I had to find something to do with life. First theater, then just happenstance to have a calm professor who is a national champion in public speaking. And through that, I found the love of speech and debate, in that I could be able to speak about whatever topic I wanted to, any advocacy I wanted to, and then have people sit there and listen to me about it. It changed my life forever. And so with that, I kept that and to inspire others to be able to find that niche of whatever thing intentionally that may be, and have them go forward. That's the goal.
I love that. Love just the ability to just change and adapt with changing circumstances. Couldn't play soccer anymore, found something else that you found passionate in. So I love that. How are you facilitating forensic speech and debate here at Chadron State College?
Yeah, so it's so interesting here in just western Nebraska as well, not just in Chadron State, but there is a massive high school population for speech and debate. There are tons of local schools here in West Nebraska and in Wyoming as well that have phenomenal programs in high school, but they don't even know it exists in college or what happens post that. So we're not only creating an entirely new program here, but we are grassrootsing all of the local high schools, all of the coaches, all of the volunteer staff that we know and love. We are getting them around, and hopefully in the spring have either a summer conference, a summer camp, trying to get people involved to actually learn about this activity, get students to get excited about it.
I love that. What do you hope will become of this effort?
Yeah, so I want this to be a community effort. We think of speech and debate, oh, you get a first place for, oh, your suit and tie, arguments and blah, right?
Yeah.
But reality of it is, at some point in life, no matter where you are, you will have to either coherently express your thoughts to someone. It does not matter. You can be a tech trying to work on a stack code and a development. You can be a C-level executive giving a stakeholder meeting. You could be a contract worker trying to just paint. It doesn't matter. You must advocate for yourself and your thoughts at some point in time. And that's what this activity does. It forces y'all to take coherent thoughts, outside sources, interpreting other people's voices, somehow jumble that up in your head, and then you then interpret in your words what you want to say.
Okay, I love that. No, I love it being a community effort. That is important, and I honestly think it is a good skill to have in life. How can the average student benefit from learning?
Yeah, so like I said, we are always open to all majors, and it seems a little trepidatious that, public speaking, usually just comms scholars, why would a STEM major want to do it? Why would an ag science person want to do that? But again, at some point, you will have business meetings, even if you're having to have day-to-day conversations with friends, if you have to talk with coaches, if you have to go to the janitor to be like, hey, this is going on, if you have to go to the cashier. Communication happens in our lives every single day, all the time. We are humans, we communicate. This activity allows us to not only learn that, but enhances that ability to put your voice on that platform. And that's the biggest pitch to everybody. The second they hear, I can learn how to say my voice my way, every student from all walks of life, doesn't matter if they're an 8th year senior or a 1st year freshman who's 15 and they've just skipped 3 years of school, they can find their voice here. And that's what we try to do.
I love that. I love that. How can those who are interested in joining the CSC Forensic Speech team gather more information about it or get in touch with you?
Yeah, so absolutely. So we currently have a couple social media pages. We have an Instagram at just at CSC Forensics. We're in the process of doing an entire comm department overhaul of our website. So with that, and hopefully the end of winter, beginning of spring, we'll have an actually landing page for forensics as well online, so everyone can actually access it. But for right now, we just have the media and just my personal email or ChadronStateForensics@gmail.
Love that. I love that. And I think that's all the time we have for today. So I would like to thank you for joining us, and thank you, the audience, for watching this segment of CSC Chat. Join us next time for another exciting episode. This is Justin Johnson signing off.